Welcome to episode 31 of Bite-Size Lemons.
Oh, wait, that wasn't creepy.
No,
Crap.
be creepy.
Okay, I'll think creepy. Let's see.
Perfect.
There we go.
That was very creepy.
Yeah.
Nice. What's up, John?
What up, man?
Welcome
it's been
back,
like
man.
16 and a half years.
It's been 40 years since I've seen you. You were currently dressed up as Mario.
I am.
And you know what I'm currently dressed up as?
Scotsman?
It's not untrue.
Yeah. It's a Scotsman in everyday clothing.
Yes. It's me, Mario.
Oh, it's a me. Alistair. Oh, man. My thumb hurts, dude.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm just going to cut
Probably
it off.
because you're bending it back all that way.
That's true. I'll just cut it off.
Well, are you super excited about Halloween?
I'm all right. I've never really been like the super biggest fan of Halloween. I'm not like super into creepy stuff and like dark and creepy like horror stuff. That's never been my bag, but I enjoy like dressing up in like fun costumes. I think that's really cool. That's why I'm Mario, like the most PG thing that I could think of. So I was like, all right, this is great.
Yeah, pretty good.
Emil and I walked around Walmart and he was Yoshi and I was Mario.
Couples costume.
And I was like, this is awkward.
Wait. Let's stop everything. We need to clink glasses.
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing? Messing with the formula. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's take a drink.
All right. Is this poisoned?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
For the creepy episode.
Where Alistair kills John on air.
I thought it'd be spooky to kill you. Is that cool?
I mean, I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, well. Yeah, so you and Yoshi were walking around. Emil.
Yeah. It was weird because we've been on a couple of these escapades where Emil has to buy groceries and he doesn't have a car, so I have to like take him around. And it's just like people are like, "Oh, look at that wonderfully happy couple."
Very modern.
And I'm like, "But he's French." No, I'm like, "But that's not what is going on here. We're just buying peppers as friends."
And he's got a lovely woman friend.
Yeah, he's got a lady friend, and I've got
a Geek Fuel box.
That I do.
So you got a Geek Fuel box. We're going to go through a couple bits of news wedge.
Yeah. Per usual, we're going to open it up per usual.
Yes, this is completely...
But before we do that, we're going to talk a little bit about Nidoqueen.
Am I roasting? Or am I toasting?
You're toasting, dude.
I toasted baby Nidoran.
Yeah,
so
you did.
we missed last week because Laura was not about the toasting and roasting. She was like, I think it looks stupid. I was like, perfect. She's like, no, we're not doing it.
Great. Laura, way to go.
You
Shout
did
out
it.
to Laura.
Shout out to all the Torrentals. You want me to go ahead and toast?
Yeah, dude.
All right. Here is to the Regal Pokemon. In honor of badass women, as of last episode, this one goes out to you, Nidoqueen. You are the ultimate. You're a queen. You're the Beyonce of Pokemon. You grow up to be a smashing woman, and you are independent. That's about all I got. You got a really cool shiny form. Way to be Poison Ground. That's a great typing.
You've been toasted.
You've been toasted.
All right, Nidoqueen, you ready?
Uh-oh.
Boo! Boo! Bow down to your queen. Boo! Boo! I don't know. Nidoqueen is weird to me.
What's that?
That was Princess Bride, dude.
Oh. Yep.
Queen of Lies. Something like that. Nidoqueen, why did the Pokemon Company or Game Freak decide to give you a chest? That's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
Roasted.
You are not wrong at all.
Like, why did this happen?
They were like, you know what's really characteristically woman? Breasts. So we will put that on our Pokemon. Oh. Oh no. So, first bit of news wedge for you, sir.
All right.
Ash Ketchum has been kissed.
Again.
What?
I thought he got kissed by that Latias.
Oh boy.
And didn't he get
We
kissed
all know
by May or by Misty?
I don't think so. Maybe on the cheek.
Yeah.
This was a romantic kiss.
Yeah.
This is his first romantic non-Pokemon kiss.
Yeah. Just met up with a couple Nidoqueens before that.
Ayo.
Ayo.
What do you think of that?
I think it's very cute. I really like Serena as a character.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think she was a little too weak as a person, as a character.
Yeah.
And moving on to the new region, and apparently when Ash jumps on that plane, he's going to get a complete and total facelift because by the time he gets to the Alola region, his
hair's not even spiky anymore.
Yeah, he's just going to be a different man. Apparently, that was like the kiss of destiny. It just changed like, the way
him. He's a different man.
Yeah, boom.
Literally.
It's kind of weird. It's scary.
I really like the new animation style. I know I'm alone in that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, a lot of people are not feeling it. I like it. I think it's gonna grow on people.
Well, what about is it gonna be similar to what Generations is doing?
I hope so.
Yeah, because I really like Generations animation style. I think
it's brilliant.
It's very.
We got 2 new episodes, but we'll save one of those for a hot second.
Yeah. Now. But I just like the animation because it's very
incredible.
It is very like anime based, like
it's really fluid as well.
Anime, yeah,
like we saw in these 2 episodes, especially. I think it's kind of weird that Ash is finally getting a first kiss after like 20 years.
Well, I think it's like
it seems a bit late.
Yeah.
In like anime time.
Mm-hmm.
Because then what happens after this? Is he going to meet up with Serena again, or is that?
I think that's that.
He's going to go back to being a 10-year-old?
I think he's going to mature.
Is he going to start growing up now?
Maybe it was the kiss to stop the whole not growing up thing. Next time we see him, he's like hanging out with Brock, like popping open a couple of brewskis, like just watching football.
Speaking of which, you got some new broskies in Pokemon. You got Alola and Dugtrio.
Yeah, that's true.
What is that?
Like, jaw, dude.
No, shredding the Narnar.
Shredding the Narnar.
Wild. We got all those leaks, but we'll end up just talking about them when the game comes out. And we'll have the names, so we won't be just like the big crustacean one,
the big rock thing.
Yeah, so that way we'll have all the names and we'll know everything about them, so we can talk more eloquently about them. Let's open up this Geek Fuel box.
Yeah, dude.
What is it?
Walking Dead. Okay, so here's the thing. I've never watched Walking Dead, but
it's not bad.
There are so many things about The Walking Dead that I've seen on like Facebook, and spoiler alert,
it's already too late for us. Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm like, also, like, I want to see that. I want to see some dude's eyeball just plopping around everywhere. That's, like I said, I'm not really into horror, so I guess this isn't my bag, but I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I like the I quite like the comic. I picked it up after, the show went super mega popular, and it's not bad.
Yeah.
The comics are really fun. Yep.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think it's really my thing, so
well, fine, man.
It's
fine.
Weird. I was like, why is my news feed just covered with this dude's eyeball?
I know.
Like, I didn't like that. It bothered me.
I didn't like it either.
I was like,
yet we got it.
Yeah. And so I don't know. The eyeballs freak me out, guys.
Me too.
Straight up. Remember that one movie? What is it? The one with Tom Cruise, Minority Report.
Oh no! Ugh, stop.
Eats his eyeballs.
Gross.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh. That's what that made me think.
That's very Halloween themed of you.
Yeah, it was.
I hate that so much.
It's not great.
I can't watch people touch their eyes. Like, I hate it.
Yep. It's not great.
You know, in films, this is a random fun fact about me. Ready?
Right. Alice, your facts. Go.
Speaking of films, actually, November 1st at Cinemark South Park Meadows, Pokemon, the first movie, is showing.
Word.
It's going to be a good time.
What am I doing with my life?
Whatever it is, not as important.
It's true.
You should go to that. I'm going to that.
Do you have a ticket?
I do have a ticket.
Do I need a ticket?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm sure you can get one.
Maybe. If I rob the right person.
Yeah. If you murder the right people.
Yeah. If I poison the drink of the right person.
On a podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Does that count as your first item?
Yeah, dude.
All right. It's the pamphlet and it says Walking Dead.
I'm just going to pull this out. I'm not going to look at anything.
Okay.
I'm not even going to do that because it's going to break everything.
Fair. Also, there was an item that I've already worn in that. Because I always take the t-shirt out and then don't look at the rest.
What? Okay.
Because I'm such a crazy guy. It was Firefly. It's a really cool shirt. I wore it to work. Shout out to Crema. All right. Here's your next bit of news.
Right.
League of Legends Worlds just wrapped up.
It did. It did.
And a Korean team won.
Yep.
Can you believe it?
Took it to game 5, though.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't hear that. I watched the final round. I didn't watch 5 games.
Yep.
Jeez,
it was
Louise.
5 games long, which for them is insane.
That's wild.
And it was pretty out there. I didn't get to watch any of it, but I heard the commentary from my friends that were watching it while I was next to them. And I was like doing stuff and they were watching and I was like, okay, there's some shenanigans afoot. But that game, man, like, here's the thing. I don't want to sound hipsterish, but I played the game, you know, when it was still based on the story, when it was still kind of based on, you know, kind of the lore of the game. And now it's just all become about competitive gaming. Yeah. And it is a very well-made game to where competitive gaming was able to take off with it. But for somebody who's not really into a ton of competitive gaming, it's kind of a like, wah wah.
It's definitely a turn off when you're trying to play just casually.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. And I mean, I tried to have a ranked team for a little bit, and then I realized that I sucked, so I didn't.
I've actually been playing quite a bit of Poppy recently.
Oh, really?
In a lot of my breaks, I'm sitting down and playing some Poppy.
That's nice.
What a great character.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Last time I played a lot of Lux. And Lux is just really cool to me.
Yeah. We should get a game in.
We should. Yeah.
What are you doing tonight? Recording a podcast?
Yeah, recording a podcast.
All right. Well, let me know.
Fighting a Charmander.
That's your second piece of news.
Yeah. What the heck? What the heck?
Is that the word dragon?
It's the word dragon.
Wait, hold on. Say that one till last. That one looks good.
Okay.
Is it an egg?
No.
Okay. Well, don't tell me what it is. I'm into that.
Doc of the Dead Gummy Brains.
I'm going to need you to elaborate on that. Yeah, give me your drink.
I don't really know what to say about
it. Hold your drink and you open it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or just whatever.
I'm buying your drink.
Baby girl.
Shout out to T.
Shout out to T-Pain, our number one listener.
No,
sponsored. This episode sponsored.
Oh.
Are they nummy brains?
They're nummy brains, but they're like pink on the bottom and they're like blue and nasty on the top.
What, like every brain, John? What do you expect?
Yeah,
all right,
I know. But
crack them open. We're gonna have one on air.
Okay, I have a feeling these things are gonna be nasty.
Doc of the Dead. Here, let me see the thing.
I think I'm dying actually.
Oh,
my right arm is in a lot of pain.
Really?
I think I pulled it while I was lifting a car off of a baby.
I thought you were gonna make a Mario joke.
I hurt myself
while I was jumping on a Koopa.
Yeah, when I punched a block.
Oh, that's what it is.
Do they smell like nasty?
No, they don't smell like real brains.
Aye.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Hey. At which point we did a live stream on Facebook at Bite Size Lemons. Go watch it if you want context for what just happened. Nailed it.
Well, guys, that was us live. So,
Shout out to Joe who watched us live.
yeah, way to go, Joe.
That happened.
Hey, can I have my drink back?
I guess, man. Calm down. Stop
Nah.
yelling.
No,
Stop throwing things.
Absolutely. No, I will not.
I will finish the rest of those gummy brains. I enjoyed that.
I didn't. They were not great for me.
Well, they were great for me.
It was catastrophic.
More brain for me.
Yeah, you're gonna be a lot smarter.
That's
working
how that
a
works,
lot
right?
harder.
One.
Self-starter.
Wait. Is that
Alexander
Hamilton? Dang it. I had a very long conversation about Alexander Hamilton to someone.
Was it me? Because I can talk about that musical
No.
for ages.
Oh, it was Jackie. She got in the car, and you're like, how you doing? You're like, let me talk about Hamilton.
That was my life.
Fair enough.
That's currently my life. That's
so
pretty much all I'm listening to.
That
actually.
answer actually checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. For Halloween, so if you're listening to this on the day that this premieres, this is the last day to get double candy from Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Have you been cashing in on the spooky festivities?
I have. I got myself a Gengar. I got myself a Hypno. And I got myself a Marowak.
Yeah.
And a Persian.
Sweet.
And the thing is, like, I don't have a lot of time nowadays, but I just called Anthony because rehearsal got canceled. And I was like, word, let's go downtown and catch, like, a couple Ghastlies. Well, it turns out that there was a Ghastly, like, every 30 seconds.
Jeez.
Yeah, like, it was, like, overpopulated.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of these Pokemon. They're just as common as any other Pokemon now.
Right.
It's wild.
And it was pretty stellar. I enjoyed it, but it was pretty weird.
Yeah. I got a Persian. I've got a Marowak. I've got what was the other one? I don't have a Gengar yet. I'm sitting happy with like 75 candies on Gengar.
I think I've got 2 Gengars over right now.
Wow.
I think I'm at 113. But that's just because I like run around from class to class with it open. And I was just like,
Yeah, Concordia is super sparse with their Pokemon encounters.
yeah,
So I get like one every other class,
yeah.
you know?
Well, I mean, there are a lot of Pokestops on St. Ed's. So
Yeah.
I'm able to just kind of like walk around
There's
from class to class.
There's 3 on Concordia.
Nice.
The entire campus.
Nice.
Yep. But
Get
luckily
on
one of
those
them's
lucky eggs.
luckily one of them is on my
Lucky
way.
eggs. Ooh.
You good?
Yeah.
You should breaking your arm off?
Yeah. Gummy brain.
Nice.
Anyway, next news wedge.
Next news wedge
Yeah.
or next item?
We have been talking for 634 beats.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nailed it. What is your item? What's your next item, my guy?
Oh, my guy. Luck Slingers. Downloadable game for the Lucky Wooden Die.
Lucky wooden die. I swear if these
This is a McCree ripoff on the front. Or
a McCree ripoff?
Yeah.
As in every cowboy ever ripoff?
Yeah, but he's got like the red cape and like the beard.
Man, what are you talking about?
Do all cowboys have red capes?
What's the guy's name from LOL?
Twisted Fate?
Twisted Fate ripoff.
Twisted Fate don't got no red
It
cape.
doesn't matter what color the cape is.
Oh, okay.
Mickey
Wow.
is a total ripoff.
Actually,
Let me see.
these dice are super sick.
Man, these are some chunky die.
Yeah, I'm all about those actually.
You want them?
Yeah.
John, these are yours. You know what we could do? We could have one each
Yeah, to
as
symbolize our
friends.
friendship.
And it could be our D6.
Yeah. We will always use them. I'm actually going to get this implanted in my body tomorrow.
You could just swallow it.
No, I'm going to have it like replace like one of my ribs.
Oh, it's a little small. For a rib. Big for a die.
You're right.
But we'll figure it out.
Gallbladder?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay. All right, well, get out of here, McCree.
No Man's Sky's creator sent out a tweet.
Yeah,
Do you know what the tweet said?
but yes,
What?
it said this game was a mistake. Didn't it say something like that?
It
Yeah.
literally said, this game was a mistake. So word for word, we just said yes.
Yeah, and apparently, like, it was a disgruntled employee that said it, and like they took legal action against it. Yeah, but yeah, that guy just basically pieced out of existence. He was like, "Wow, I just lied to the entirety of the world. That's cool. I'm gonna go hide."
Yeah, I'm gonna go to No Man's Sky.
Yeah, maybe that was the game.
Oh,
Maybe the game
maybe
is trying
we've been played.
Yeah, maybe we are the infinite amount of galaxies.
Well, and by we, I mean
you and I.
everyone who bought it, and not me.
Right.
You?
Me.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by extension, Spud, because I sold it to him.
Oh, Spud. I feel like Spud dug that game though.
No, he
No,
didn't.
he didn't. Oh.
He like played it for like an hour or two, and then he was like, "This is too much exploring even for me."
Wow.
And I was like, "Wow,
that is saying something." Spud likes exploring.
Yeah, Spud's an explorer.
It's sad, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
Big letdown for this year.
Very much so. Kind of in that same vein, if you don't mind me just doing a plug real
Same
quick.
Vine.
Yeah.
Vine is being discontinued.
God rest
But
Vine.
who cares?
Wait, Vine, like the weird like
Yeah.
snippet videos?
Yeah, it's gone.
Why?
This month it's leaving. It's gone forever.
Why?
Twitter's like, it's not worth it because they own it.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't it make like... Well, that makes no sense to me, but...
Yep. That's
Okay.
fine. This is Vine.
Yeah, this is Vine.
Anyway, sorry. What were you saying?
Have you heard anything about Westworld?
No. Well, I mean, yes. I have not watched it though.
I haven't watched it either, but I've seen...
But I've seen all of it.
No, my boss... yeah, I'm actually in it.
This is Westworld.
I am Dolores.
Oh, okay.
No, but my boss, Kyle, great guy.
Is that the blonde dude?
Yeah.
That guy is awesome.
He's pretty freaking awesome.
I love that guy.
GameStop, Slaughterman Chaka, hit up Kyle because
Go
he's
see him.
the jam.
Give him a high five.
Yeah.
Tell him I sent you.
Yeah.
And I'll tell him that you sent John to me.
I sent your guitar to Westworld for...
Westworld, that's right.
Exactly. So, robots. Like, boy, is it awesome. It's very, very, very vulgar, so I'm not going to go into it a lot.
What, Westworld?
Yeah.
Oh.
But boy, is it just amazing the way it sounded. And, like, I've watched a couple clips of it, and it looks so good.
I've heard it's awesome.
Yeah.
The Weekly Planet have been talking about it, and they really like it.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Hopkins is in it. I love him.
Yeah.
So I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to start. Is it on Netflix?
It's on HBO.
Oh, well, forget it then.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just never...
We'll never see it.
That, yeah.
Maybe we'll buy it.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Probably not. Anyway, let's open this thing.
Let's do it. What you got?
What the heck? This is already opened.
What is? Oh!
This
It's the guy from Trick or Treat, the kid. I hate him.
I don't
remember
like it.
Max? What's his name?
Sam. He's got a little back head. He's actually adorable when he's not creepy as crap.
Okay, so this movie is Trick or Treat. It's terrifying.
I've never seen it, so it's not as terrifying to me.
You don't want to see it, okay? It's also really awful.
Why?
Is there something else? Or is it just like this?
Well, apparently it was a random thing. So you could have gotten a number of things, and you got the most adorable one because everything else is like creepy as balls.
Yeah. I wouldn't have minded Eric Draven from The Crow.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yep, I don't like any of those other ones. Sam is decently cute, I guess.
I think that is the cutest thing that Halloween could do.
Coulda do.
Coulda do.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. That is promptly being thrown in the fire.
Burn it.
Like Chucky.
Ah.
Oh, this has got stuff on it. I don't want to see what it is.
Well, that's the
This
Firefly
shirt, though.
thing.
There it is. It's rad.
Yeah. News wedge.
News wedge you.
Wedge me, boy.
Kingdom Hearts 3 screenshots.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen them?
Yeah, the new drive forms.
Yeah, so they got Drive Forms and Mount Olympus. Can you talk a little on that?
Yeah, so the new drive form, basically it's like a power up that you can get given to you by a wizard, and he like allows you to do things. I guess this is going to be based or you take like the power of your friends and turn them into powers that you can use. And I guess guard form is what it was called, is going to be, I would assume, something that allows you more defense. Which is something that...
So, drive forms have happened before.
Yeah, so they were in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
And they were a very big part of the game. But... Or even in, like, the remastered forms, when they did add-ons and stuff like that, like the Secret Cavern of Secrets or something like that.
My favorite secret cavern.
Secret Cavern. Basically, you had to get all your drive forms leveled up, and it took hours, but I did it over at your sister's house. Like, I just, when you were in Scotland, I just sat there and grinded out these forms, and it took freaking forever, but I maxed out my character, essentially.
So they're back, but they're called guard forms.
No, they're drive forms, and one of them is guard form.
Which will most likely be defense-based.
Right.
Okay.
Checkered pants. We don't know what the weapon he was holding was. Might be some sort of new Keyblade. I know that they introduced a lot of different things that the Keyblade's doing, like turning into guns, which is pretty cool.
Oh, like in the first one, what's his name?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Riku?
Is that his name? The guy with the gun one?
Oh, no, that's Leon.
Leon, yeah. He's got a gun.
He's got gun blades.
That's as far as I've gotten in that game.
Also, Final Fantasy
90?
15? 14?
14, I think.
14? Oh, man, it looks so good.
Yeah.
I'm going to play the crap out of that game.
Yeah.
I think we should play it together.
All right.
But it looks really
I want to
good.
finish Kingdom Hearts probably first.
Yeah. I mean, they're not in any way related.
Yeah.
But boy, is it.
I think it'd probably be best to go because there is insane grind that happens in Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah.
Like, do this 100 times in a row, and if you mess up, start again.
Yeah.
Awful.
Pretty silly.
Not for me. I hate that.
It's not great.
But yeah, so that happens.
Yep.
What about Mount Olympus? So that's gonna be Hercules.
Yeah. So we've done Mount Olympus before.
Oh.
But we've we've done Hercules before, but it was the Colosseum, and then we went into the underworld in Kingdom Hearts 2. And then of course all the spin-off games, you basically just go back to the places that you've already been.
Yeah.
With some new additions, but Mount Olympus is gonna be interesting because that means they're gonna introduce like the gods, like Zeus.
Yeah, a lot of other gods are gonna be there,
and that's gonna be really interesting.
Zeus and the other ones.
The other ones, but I actually haven't seen Hercules, so
Oh, really?
I don't know who all's in the Disney adaptation, and the only one that I've actually seen is Zeus.
Mercury's in it. I'm trying to think of that character's like proper name.
Hermes.
Hermes.
Yeah.
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
Well, there you go. What do you think of those? That's gonna be. Are you into 3 still? You still pumped?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm super stoked. I'm more stoked about 2.8 because it's going to come out
2.8.
2.8. It's a little silly, but it is the after story of a previous spin-off game. Which
is what, 2.5?
Yeah. Well, it's Birth by Sleep. And basically it shows you how Sora became chosen for the Keyblade. And a little complicated, but essentially there are these 3 friends that all have to take like different paths. One of them gets turned into an evil dude. One of them pretty much dies, and his body is thrown into Sora's. And then the other one gets like devoured by darkness. And so this is the game of her travel through the world of darkness. And it's going to hopefully clear some things up. as well as there was a mobile game that came out for Kingdom Hearts. And
yeah. Is that story based?
yeah, it apparently introduced a lot of these characters that we are seeing in the trailers for the new game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and apparently they're like these like guardians essentially. They all wear like animal masks, and they've been they've been shown in these trailers. We don't know what the heck's going on, but we know that there's a war that's going to start.
Okay.
And so, yeah, let's not get into it too much.
Fair enough.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm definitely wanting to play those games.
Yeah. Let's see what we got.
Let's see what we got, man.
Last thing. It's a dragon egg.
Is it real?
Yeah, it's actually, you know.
I mean, obviously I would cry.
I think they actually killed the dragon inside of it because it says you can put toothbrushes in it.
What?
Yeah, it's a toothbrush holder.
Let me hold that.
Hold on, I think there's something else in here. It's rattling around.
It's your
Oh, that's my die. Toss that sucker to me, boy.
All right, what the heck are you talking about?
It's a toothbrush holder. So I guess they hollowed out the egg and just dumped the dragon out and said, "Hey, look, here's the toothbrush holder."
As you do.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's like a cascaron. Yeah, this is sweet.
Let's see it. Is it?
Here you go. I guess
It looks like
it does look Game of Thrones.
yeah, Game of Thrones. Is what I'm thinking.
But I don't think it has any Game of Thrones logos on it.
It's got the writing.
Yeah, I think it's.
I'm into this. That's awesome.
Yeah, you're gonna have real good
I'm
toothbrush
gonna brush
life,
my teeth. That's what I'm gonna do.
boy. It looks like a little mushroom right now because it's kind of closed on one side.
This is making for perfect podcasting.
Yes,
Oh, look at that. It doesn't
Boom.
even have to be
you can put your
lemons in it.
Yeah, you can grind up some lemons, put it in there.
It's true.
Good.
All right. Have you seen the new Pokemon Train On campaign video? So it's those what am I talking about? It's the ones where the young Asian guy goes to Hawaii. Yeah. Have you seen those?
I've seen only the first one, I guess. I thought it was just Sun and Moon.
No, it's
commercial.
it's a little campaign thing they're doing. Let's pause and watch it real quick.
Okay.
All right, hold on, guys. And we're back.
Hey.
Hey. So we just watched the third episode of Train On.
Get freaking wrecked.
Yes. So if you guys haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. It's called Train On from the Pokemon Company.
It's actually very cute.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
It is. We're gonna make fun of it right now, but boy, was it. That's
I love it.
Yeah, that's a very touching story.
It's unlike well, and it parallels the whole
the game.
The game, yeah, exactly. It's funny how a lot of companies spend so much money on this like epic, video game storytelling, and this is just so quaint and
it's just like I guess what it really means to be a kid.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah, you should watch the second one if you get a chance. It's really good.
Anyway, this thing was weird as crap.
It's so weird, right?
Yeah.
So to give you guys a little bit of rundown of the plot, basically,
Homeboy.
I can't remember his name.
We're just gonna call him Homeboy.
All right, so Homeboy and his homeboys and homegirls, are running around to their base, which they set up in episode 2, and only to find it's been taken over by
literally Surfer Guy McGee from California.
All right, Surfer McGee is this guy's new name.
Yep.
So Homeboy and Surfer McGee are like, all right, so let's battle to get our base back, and he's like, all right, and they're just slaughtered.
Yeah, they're absolutely wrecked by apparently a Persian and Eradicate.
Well, yeah, it's also because they're using Oricorio and Donald Trump.
That's true.
Not the best choice, kids. Yeah, then they They're like, all right, well, we lost him. We can't have our base back.
I guess this is our life. I guess we just get. There's nothing we can do.
This is the tragedy of being a child.
And then they like sulk away.
They sulk. They just walk away.
Yeah, they're just like, well, you won fair and square, and then like everyone's just super sad.
And then homeboy,
Yeah, and then homeboy,
he has flashbacks.
flashbacks to game.
Flashbacks.
Oh no! And he's like, huh. Hey, let's train, guys. Let's play the game.
Yeah, so homeboy, he like, I like how in all Nintendo commercials there's like an incredibly diverse group of people.
Yeah.
So you've got the kid from Japan, the Hawaiian kid, the black kid, the white kid,
The white girl.
the white girl. Yeah, it's great. And so he's like, guys, why don't we
Puberty's
just
gonna be weird.
what?
Like their whole like friend group's gonna fall apart because each one of them is gonna like the girl and like
gonna fall into a different clique.
Yeah.
Eventually. Oh, it's gonna be sad.
One's gonna like dark Pokemon, one's gonna like fairy Pokemon. They're just gonna hate each other.
You know? Yeah, so he inspires his kids by saying "Let's train."
Yeah, it is actually.
It is.
That's not even
super thick.
That's not even like an oh no moment. That's just like that is what he says.
He's got a super thick accent.
Yeah.
And so then it's like a training montage.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's a training montage where they fill out the Pokedex.
Yeah.
I'm like, kids, that is not going to help you raise the stats of your Pokemon.
No. So what they do is they write down all these things. I took a note of some of the stupid things. They wrote down abilities. Fur coat. Not a terrible ability. The next ability is metal sounds.
Wow! What are you doing?
There's a move called Metal Sound, but they call the ability Metal Sound. And I look at him like, okay, and then he writes an S.
You're like,
What?
Oh, so they're actually depicting you as a 5-year-old. Okay.
Yes, exactly. And then they
Metal sounds.
Metal Sounds, please. And then they make a list of the Pokemon they need to get.
Maybe that was the like the two people in the background, the black guy and the little white girl, maybe they were making metal sounds, like clanging metal together to distract their opponents.
That's what it is. Okay. When you guys are battling, we're going to make some metal sounds. Oh, they're going to start a death metal band.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Exactly.
Called
Nidoqueens
of the Stone Age.
Yeah, Nidoqueens to Metagross.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so they make a list of 3 Pokemon that they need to get to defeat the Surfer McGee.
Surfer McGee.
Those Pokemon are Vulpix, Execute, and Grubbin.
The worst combination ever.
The 3 most important Pokemon in the metagame. The Holy Trinity, if you will.
Ice Vulpix, Grubbin, and Executor.
No. Execute is what's written down. Even better. The Holy Trinity.
Oh boy. Just execute. Just don't even bother.
Don't evolve it.
Just,
especially in Alola, because then it's too powerful.
It's too good.
Yeah.
And we don't want to destroy these guys like psyche.
Yeah, we just want to
we just want our base back.
Yeah, we want the base back. We don't want to break these people.
Well, unfortunately they do, because they evolve said execute.
Unfortunately, yes. The last thing that is written down is use protect.
Why? I do not understand protect moves.
Yeah, they're awful.
I'm like, you're literally just delaying the inevitable.
Yes.
Oh, wait, but
it is doubles.
Yeah, and it's doubles, and doesn't one during like the final battle doesn't one of them use a move that hurts?
Whoa.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Word. All right, homeboy.
Do you know what happens after that? what Homeboy and his gang do?
They go and catch Pokemon.
They go catch those 3 legendary Pokemon told of in myth. Vulpix, Execute, and Grubbin.
And then they like start training with these Pokemon, but they're also like filling out their Pokedex, which doesn't make sense.
Very quickly.
But, yeah, I know. What the heck?
In like 10 hours.
What kind of like steroids are these kids on? What is in their milk? But no, like for some reason it was like Grubbin. Zoom in on the number 40 because apparently 40.
That's when Grubbin evolves. Apparently,
apparently
that is ridiculous for a bug.
Yeah, I know. What the heck for a bug Pokemon?
Yeah, that's crazy. 10 is where other bugs are fully evolved.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, I was like,
I do not want the Magic School Bus for 30 levels.
I don't know. The Magic School Bus is pretty great. I actually enjoy
it, but I don't want to have it. I want Vikavolt for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so like you said, they're filling in this Pokedex
at
swiftly.
rapid speeds.
One of the ways they do that is they trade with a girl named Sophia, and she's like 5 years older than them.
Yeah.
So she trades Homeboy a Bruxish, and he says, "Thank you."
And she's like, "I'm American."
He says, "You're welcome." And if you look closely, I'm trying to think of the guy's name. All right, what is the Hawaiian boy's name?
We're gonna call him. Is it racist if we call him Unkatawa?
Yeah.
All right, Unkatawa it is.
Ukatawa.
All
right, Ukatawa. Oh yeah. So when Homeboy gets the Bruxish, she goes, "Thank you," and Ukatawa is looking at the screen, and he's like, I wrote down, he stares. I kind of gave myself like a bullet point.
Yeah.
This bullet point says, Hukatawa stares deeply disappointed at this misfigured monstrosity that is a bulbous pink tie-dye fish.
And Homeboy's all about it. And
Yeah.
freaking, the cougar that is Sophia or whatever, she's like, I gave you the Bruxish of honor.
She gave him a Bonsley, or he gave him a Bonsley, one of the pivotal Pokemon of the Alola form. All right. So then Homeboy goes home. That night, his father Skypes him from assumably Japan because they're in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And he trades him a Greninja for a Mimikyu.
Boy, he must really love his son.
Yeah, he learned not to make bad deals when he was with Sophia.
Yeah, apparently.
He's like, I'm not getting burned again.
Look, this is...
Dad's like, I can give you a Bruxish. And he's like, can you do a Greninja?
Father, I thought you were better than this.
All right, so the gang reconvenes and they battle and kick the crap out of the adults.
Hold on. So Homeboy...
Oh, no, I messed this up.
Homeboy comes home, or like from school one day.
Well, not yet. Well,
okay.
Hold on, I messed up. The kids get together the next morning.
Yeah.
And like trash a bunch of random trainers.
Yeah.
It's like win, 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 win.
Yeah, they go to school and just utterly annihilate everyone.
Dominate. Yeah, so then he gets home.
Yeah, and then he gets home, and then like his mom looks at him like, I don't know, like I thought like his dad passed away or something.
I thought the exact same thing.
Like, and like the reason why he was gonna battle was now
for like honor for his father or something. Yeah.
And I was like, oh crap, like this just got real deep real quick.
Like everything pointed to that. She looked up and like
tears were in her eyes.
Basically tears in her eyes. The music stops. It's like a slow-mo close-up of Homeboy.
And he just like...
Suddenly, the word in red Sharpie, showdown, is being circled.
Going down.
I really thought his dad died.
Yeah.
I mean, it screamed that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was so bizarrely toned. I can't believe you came up with that as well.
Yeah, and then Homeboy and Onkatawa go and just they go up to this battle, and like I said, like he walks up with conviction, knowing that his father's Greninja is at his side. Like he didn't make
yeah,
the
that
bad
makes sense
deal.
with the dad's Greninja.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why.
And then they were like, "Nah, his dad's fine.
yeah, he's all right.
He's chilling. He's playing Sushi Go.
He traded it for a Bonsly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they absolutely. Well, they don't. They kind of even matched.
Yeah.
And they end up with 2 Pokemon, a Minior and an Alolan Executor.
Yep.
On the kids' side, and then the older kids have a Silvally and an unspecified Pokemon of some sort.
No, that was,
What was
the Project Nuller.
Yeah, Silvally.
Silvally.
That's what it's called without its mask on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then what was the other Pokemon?
That's what I'm saying. I have no clue.
I just don't remember it.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
I
been like a week
thought you
since
didn't like know what it was.
Oh no, it's a Palpitoad. No, I have no clue. That's the most random Pokemon I could think of.
It's a Talonflame with Brave Bird and Gull.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then apparently, in a moment of weakness, his name's Hako, by the way,
Who?
the Hawaiian kid.
Unkatawa?
But we'll keep him as Unkatawa.
Hako is not much better.
Yeah, it's not. It's so Unkatawa decides that explode is a good idea for some reason.
Whoa!
So apparently that's what
Self-destruct just goes crazy off the walls.
That's what the use protect was apparently for.
Apparently.
And so everything's dead except for the Silvally and the Minior.
Yeah.
And so Minior survives an attack from Silvally, and then what, John?
And then, like, flashbacks from the Pokemon War hit this kid. He goes insane and is just like, all right, let's Z-move the crap out of this. Does the pose as the trainer and drops a planet on this thing.
Basically.
Literally just
it's such a cool Z move.
Yeah. I guess it's like something from the outer space, like the meteorite kind of thing.
Yeah, like Minior.
Yeah, and so literally just drops a meteorite on this Silvally and is like...
It's not really a meteorite. It's like a mountain.
Yeah, it's just like...
It's like several hundred feet tall.
And Silvally dies, and then everyone's just like, God, this is awesome. Yeah, we got our base back. And then, like, the older kids are like, you know, we lost. Like, good job, guys. Like, I'm sure that this was a valuable self-esteem boost. Like, you guys are great. Here's a handshake. And then they, like, shake hands and become best friends. And I'm like, what?
I literally wrote down the same thing. I said, in reality, the big guys would just beat the crap out of the kids
little guys
and keep their base.
Exactly. And then they would probably just light up there all the time.
Oh, boy. No, but really.
It's true.
I'm glad we had the exact same outlook on this thing. Because the first thing you said, you were like, wow, that was really good. But then we kind of went off on it. I also really like the music.
Yeah, the music
is really good.
Yeah, it was something. I saw the first one a long time ago. I didn't see the second one, and the third one I just watched. And reality is a little different, but I really enjoyed the series and what
Absolutely.
it did.
I like it a lot.
Well, then Homeboy goes back to his widowed mother and hops into a Fiat or something and is like...
Some small car. Some
small
very
car.
economic car.
And is like, Mom, are we going to go see Dad now for the funeral? And it's like, no, your dad's fine.
He's like, I have honored you, Father.
I have honored you, Father.
Your Greninja has not been trained in vain.
Also... Greninja wasn't even used in that battle.
Your mom's like, you're right. Your father's not dead. You did not die in vain. Yup, that is correct.
It's true. He didn't die at all, actually.
That's why we're going back to Japan.
And so they get back to Japan, and like, I guess
3 months go by.
3 months go by.
No Facebook message, no calls, no text.
No nothing.
Ukatawa, what are you doing?
Ukatawa, what kind of best frenemy thing are you? pulling like
I
a.
think they're just best friends.
Well, no, like at the beginning they fight, don't they?
No,
In the first episode.
Ukatawa's like super nice to this kid. That's why he's like, no. Here's what it is.
He throws him out of his comfort zone.
Yes, homeboy gets to Hawaii and he's like, this is very bizarre. He does a little presentation, introduces himself in class. Ukatawa, without hesitation, starts clapping immediately in the class. Everyone loves him. And he's like, hey, man, I appreciate you doing that. Later, Ukatawa is with the rest of the gang at the Pokemon store.
Yeah.
And he's like having a good time trashing on Moon. He's like, sun's the way to go.
Sun's the way to go,
Definitely.
brother.
And then at the end, once homeboy gets the game, he runs out like slow-mo style. And he's like, I'm going to make friends. And Ukatawa's like, Pokemon? And he's like, yes.
And another really cool thing about this is that all the dialogue's there, but it's very faint.
I love it.
Yeah, and that's really cool to me.
Yeah. I think that's great
Like a
because
dream sequence.
it works in Japan as well. I assume this was originally designed for Japan.
Yeah.
That way it is kind of indistinct and it's not really important. What's important is the story, you know?
Right.
And obviously we can understand it,
Yeah.
but I like that aspect a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was a good artistic brush, if you will.
I will.
Anyway, so Homeboy and
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okatawa end up, even though Okatawa was like, son all the way, he's like, I actually kind of want your moon Pokemon. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's
I want
true.
your Solgaleo.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and so they end up trading their legendaries to each other. And,
But in reality, Ukatawa sends over a Bruxish. and
Homeboy sends over a Bonsley.
Homeboy screams to the ceiling, Father! And then his father walks upstairs and he's like, what is it, Homeboy? And he's like, I will avenge you! I'm right here, Homeboy. Please stop ignoring me. It's been 3 months.
3 months.
Oh.
Gets home, walks out of his room wearing like a tuxedo, and his dad's like, what are you doing?
Father!
He just walks into a funeral home and attends a random funeral.
Screams father every 5 minutes in Japanese. I love it.
Gets home, ignores his father for 3 months. Oh my god.
That's what episode 4 is going to be. I can't wait. From this, we learned that a couple new Pokemon have Z moves. Father!
He's like, gets a Greninja tattoo on his chest.
Face, on his neck. I think is the best place for that.
He gets a Greninja that sticks its tongue out, and the tongue goes all the way around his neck.
I like it.
Anyway,
That's amazing.
I just, oh boy, look at that sound variation.
That's our laughter. You mind if we make a little bit of a long episode tonight?
That's fine.
Is that cool? Yeah.
Oh man, that just. I'm sorry I got so tickled. That was great.
Father!
Oh my god. It's so dumb. Anyway.
I really want someone to animate that. I want to get one of my friends to animate that. Oh yeah, so some Pokemon get Z moves.
Yep.
We don't know what they're called though. We just see them happening.
We saw Executor's.
Oh,
Z-move.
That's true.
Yeah, Breakneck.
Breakneck Rush or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he barrels down and runs.
Word.
Pretty intense.
Yeah, if you do that to a Golem, you're just going to be out of luck, dude.
Yeah, you're going to hurt your gigantic neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lycanroc, Marowak, Alola Marowak, that is. Wishy-Washy.
Yeah. Wishy-Washy's the
schoolfish.
Yeah, and then it gets like a bunch of dudes, makes a whale, and then what is the Z move? Like he noms you, right?
I don't know yet. They say new Pokemon or Pokemon something like Z moves are being discovered every day or something like that. And then it shows the 3 Pokemon using the beginning of their Z move, but we don't get to see the whole thing.
Man, I feel like Marowak is going to be cool.
Yeah, Alolan.
Yeah.
Yeah, super awesome. Fire Ghost is a great typing.
Mm-hmm. You like Chandelure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome sweeper. I really got into this this trailer, and so I looked at the Pokedex. Like I paused it and wrote down what was on the when it showed all the really quick Pokedex entries.
Uh-huh.
Here's how it starts. Or on 17 through 20.
Uh-huh.
Ready? Caterpie.
What?
And this is assumably the Alolan,
Oh, okay. The Alolan.
you know? Because
I wonder if there's going to be an Alolan Caterpie.
hold on.
So, okay, hold on. Before we get into that, there was data mining that happened when the demo came out.
Huge data mining.
Huge amounts of data mining. But the thing is, after this, they announced Pokemon that weren't in the data mine.
Yes, they did.
So, that's really cool.
A lot of people have been speculating whether they were screwing with people because they knew they would be data mined.
I think that would be hilarious.
I would love if Nintendo did that because it would finally be the developer on top from a data mine.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are a few that have been confirmed, like the all the Tapus.
Yeah.
Those have been confirmed, and like the starter evolutions, those are confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love if there was like 50% of those were fake.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be the funniest
That
thing?
would be so great.
I would love it.
Anyway.
It would add a lot of question mark spaces to our Pokedex, though.
Yeah.
Which I'm not in favor of. So you got Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree in 17, 18, 19. Really weird.
Yeah.
So we're going to have like a bunch. I think they're doing away with traditional. What am I trying to say? I think they're doing away with the traditional Pokedex.
Word.
Like the birds.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's true because we have a lot of bug types.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, Hawaii has a lot of bugs.
probably true.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna open a Pokemon store in Hawaii.
I bet they are now,
Yeah.
or I bet they want to at least.
Yeah.
Next is Ladybug,
What?
like the little ladybug. Then we don't see 21, but assumably it's Ledian. Then 22 through 27 are blank. Then 28.
Gosh, homeboy, get on your Pokedex.
27 is one of the Pokemon foretold in Legend, Grubbin.
Grubbin. Yes.
28 is Chargebug, Vikavolt. So that's a lot of bug types in a row, you know?
Maybe there's a setting to be like certain type,
Perhaps.
and maybe 17 for some reason it's Caterpie.
Even though Caterpie is the
It's like
first
the
bug
first
type
bug
Pokemon.
type, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I could see something like that.
Yeah.
Number 30, can you guess what it is?
Electabuzz.
Bonzi.
All right,
Bonsley.
Bonsley.
And then Sudowoodo. What?
What?
Isn't that
I
random?
hope they have a Sudowoodo form.
I don't
be-
think they do.
Man.
I mean, it doesn't look that way in the little. So all these, you see the little baby sprites,
right.
but you don't see like obviously the full
Yeah.
3D
I feel
thing.
like if they did, it would have to be a palm tree, and they already have that.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Boy, would that be a cool.
I'd be into that.
Yeah.
A rock type, if
Yeah.
it kept its rock type or something.
And like it instead of coconuts, it had like boulders. Man,
I like that.
we just made an Alolan Sudowoodo.
Come on,
and
Pokemon, it's not too late.
Yeah,
You
come
still
on.
got like 15 days.
It's not already in people's stores.
It's true.
No,
All right,
learn
can you?
from that X and Y.
Oh,
Canada.
I know. Good Lord, Canada, the meanest thing they've ever done as a
Yep.
nation.
Yep.
Release X and Y early. Can you guess who's next?
The ice fossil type from X and Y.
Amurus,
Yeah.
Happiny,
Yeah. Oh boy.
then Chansey Blissey.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna have to do generations another day, but
Not necessarily.
can we just talk about that Chansey for a second?
We can talk about it if you have time.
I mean, sure.
I'm happy to.
Okay. You're
Um,
happening to?
It would give me sheer blissy at the chancey to do it.
Wow.
Very nice.
That was a real Goomy response.
Thanks. Abracadabra alakazam.
Panseer.
You've done it again, Palpatone. What? Then Munch like Snorlax. Then Slowbro, or Slowpoke, Slowbro, Slowking.
Is there a Stranger Things gash in your ceiling?
A little bit.
Okay.
We had a water heater issue.
Kind of looks like the...
I still haven't seen that show.
Oh.
I need to see it.
All right. Well, anyway.
Wingo Pelipper. Are you laughing at yourself or the Wingo and the Pelipper? Okay.
Oh.
Yep, you got it.
Yep.
Abracadabra Alakazam. We got Alolan Meowth. Then we have Garfield. Then we have Magnemite. Then we have Magneton and Magnezone. That's all we got.
Yep.
Weird.
Yeah.
Would you be fine with them doing away with the traditional Pokedex?
Yeah. I
find it harder to memorize.
Yeah.
That way.
But Pokemon it's a world upon itself.
It's a whole new... Hey guys and ghouls, so this is a first part of a two-part episode. First episode is going to be coming out on Halloween, and the next episode comes out on Thursday. So, thanks for listening. See you in a couple days. Bye.
Man, when are they going to come out with Pokemon MMO? Like, where you can, like, have a Pokemon thing on your phone, catch Pokemon, like, oh.
That would be so cool. Like a VR kind of situation?
Yeah.
Huh.
But, like, you get to customize your character. And I don't know, they, like, team up with, like, Google Maps or something.
You know what they should do?
What?
For Halloween, they should double candy.
Yeah, because candy is something that you get as a Pokemon.
As a child.
Pokemon child.
Do you want to do the starters first, or do you want to do the generations first?
Starters.
Okay, let's do it.
Boy, am I excited for these starters.
Hey, everybody, this is going to be like a 2-hour episode, which I am totally happy to do because it's Halloween.
Yeah. Halloween extravaganza.
And it's because of things like that we're at 2 hours.
That's fine.
All right, let's do the worst one first.
Okay.
I'll let you decide what that is.
I like them all.
You got to catch them all.
I think that our kitty is the worst one.
I would agree with that. Incineroar.
In the Incineroar, I, again, really like it. I don't think any of them are bad.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not very... In 3D, it looks a lot better.
Yeah, definitely.
Than that still we got of it.
Mm-hmm. And also, I mean, it literally was the developer pulling a fast one on us. Because we all thought it was going to be firefighting.
Man, we saw Torracat's arms get a little bulky, and we were praying to Arceus that those feet would stay on the ground.
Right, and also, they leaked concept art for these Pokemon.
Yes, they did.
And so we saw Incineroar early, and we were like, this is a firefighting type. Like, it's all signs are pointing towards it. And I feel like they did it on purpose because they threw him out there and made him a fire dark, and everyone was like, duh! Like,
I showed you, there's been so many great memes about Incineroar, like I can't believe it's not firefighting, like the butter.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
And Gosh, it is just so wild that they were able to pull that off.
I'm very. I don't have to quit Pokemon, first of all.
Yeah.
Which, cheers.
Yeah. Good.
But the fact if what I'm looking at right now was firefighting, I wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
You know?
Me too.
But I'm into it because it's Fire Dark.
Yep.
I'm fine with it.
And I also really like if you think about it, like wrestling is a very dark sport, and he's basically a wrestler.
Oh, he's absolutely a wrestler, yeah.
And I don't know, I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it works. Let me give you a rundown.
When he eats the poffins or whatever, he like crushes them in his hand. Like
it's
pretty cool.
He's kind of luchador-y in a way.
Yeah.
Got the big, well, obviously the big belt looks like a championship thing.
Yeah.
So he's Fire Dark, like you said.
Him and Machamp are gonna duke it out
I'd love to see that
in an animation.
He's still got Blaze as his ability. Mm-hmm. He's the heal Pokemon, Heel Pokemon.
Huh.
I don't really know what that means.
He crushes you within or underneath his heel, much like Gumshoes.
Yes, the Donald Trump Pokemon. He is a foot taller than a metric Dunsparce and 183 pounds.
Wow.
Lightweight champion of the world.
Yeah, I know. Jeez.
I'm going to give you a little description of him.
Yeah.
All right. As its fighting spirit increases, the flames that Incineroar produces within its body burst from its navel and waistline. Since the flames somewhat resemble a championship belt, they're known as its Flame Belt, which is 100% better than Flame Sack, I must say.
You're not wrong. Flame Sack was easily the funniest part of our last episode.
Yeah. Also the most awkward, because you just kept saying it, and I did not like it.
I enjoy the word Flame Sack.
Here we go again. I edited like 12 of you saying Flame Sack out, and I listened to it again. There was still like 15.
Yep.
I was like,
what can I do?
Man, we said Flame Sack so much.
Flame Sack.
And here we are. Oh, and then I almost did a remix of you where you went Flame Sack, Sack, Sack.
Please do.
And I nearly put it in the episode, but it just wasn't working out for me.
Oh, word.
Yeah, Flame Belt.
Yeah, Flame Belt.
In the heat of battle...
Sack turned into a belt.
Thank goodness. In the heat of battle, Incineroar shows no concern for its opponent and sometimes even launches attacks that strikes the opposing trainer.
Wow.
So Incineroar is a murderer.
So Incineroar is the mafia Pokemon, is what you're telling me.
Well, he is dark type.
Yeah.
So I guess this makes sense.
As
As a result...
first dark starter. Oh, no.
Oh, no!
No!
Not first gen, not second gen,
not
third gen,
not fourth gen. Trico.
not fourth gen. That's third gen.
Oh.
Yeah, not fourth gen.
Not fourth gen, not fifth gen.
Um,
Because Chestnut is...
That's sixth gen, bro.
I am on candy right now.
Snivy, Oshawott, and Emboar, you're right.
Yep.
And then what's the... Is Greninja dark type? Greninja's dark type. Water dark.
Is he?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sucks to be you, Incineroar.
Yeah, way to fall short, you freaking cat.
Idiot. All right.
We're going to be pressed underneath his heel now.
Oh.
He's going to jump out and smash us.
At least it's his belt. If a crowd watching its battle gets pumped up, Incineroar's fighting spirit will burn brighter, but a lackluster crowd can make it lose focus or fight shoddily. When it reaches the admiration of a young Pokemon and children, it may keep up its cold attitude on the outside, but in its heart of hearts, Incineroar is immensely happy. It loses... Aw. It's flame heart. It loses the desire to fight when faced with a Pokemon that's clearly weak or injured. It sometimes takes advantage of as a result.
Sometimes taken advantage of? Yeah. Okay.
So, it's lawful bad.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's lawful evil.
Oh,
It's
lawful
weird.
evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
See it. Kind of. Yeah.
Because it's lawful in the sense that it doesn't want to fight something that's weak, but it also, like, kills things that aren't weak.
Yeah.
So it has some moral
Maybe
compass.
chaotic good, like on the other side of the spectrum.
Maybe chaotic good.
Just where
yeah.
he just kind of like dirtles and does whatever he wants, but in his heart he has good.
Yeah,
Good
I'd say
intentions.
maybe chaotic good then. The next best, in my personal opinion, is Primarina.
Yeah,
Like
so
prima
that's what I'm
donna.
gonna have.
Really?
Yeah,
Sweet.
because we decided on that, didn't we?
Well, you know what? If we go with that, I need to use Incineroar.
Yeah.
Fudge.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
I'm gonna use Primarina, and
Primarina.
yeah, like it's pretty cool.
I really hated Poplio.
Yeah, I know.
And then I hated Brionne even more.
Brionne was not my cup of tea, but I was like, well, I signed up for Poplio, and that's just what I'm gonna get.
The issue with me is not the femininity. It's the fact that its ears are like bubbles. I just don't like it.
That's a little weird.
I'm fine with, because I wonder if they're going to change. They're changing up a lot of stuff. They're just changing stuff up a lot. Like Meganium is probably the next most feminine starter.
It's true. Well, Delphox.
Oh, Delphox is pretty feminine as well. But the whole point is that male, it's very uncommon. It's 12.5% to get a female starter.
Mm-hmm.
Primarina is quite feminine.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that there's going to be male and female ones of it, which is totally cool with me. But it looks like it's going to be female primarily, and I wonder if they're going to still have that
12.5.
that 70+% going to male.
I think it's really cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I really like the design.
It is. So you go from. I premiered on Zoom on PBS, and that was pretty cool. Got my fame there, or like Barney, or something, and then it goes into
iCarly.
Yeah, iCarly, and or anything on the Disney Channel.
Gilmore Girls, you know who you are.
Yeah, and then hits the Taylor Swift Madonna stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a water fairy type.
Yeah. It's pretty dope.
Great. Good typing.
Yeah,
Really good typing.
Because we saw Zoomerl just take off with that.
Hold on a chicken licking minute.
Lick that chicken.
Dark type, ghost type,
Yep.
and fairy type. Is that a triangle?
I think so.
Hold on. Talk about something and I'll Google it.
All right.
Preferably something related.
One of the things I like about Taylor Swift is her hair. She has very nice golden strands
Dark type, ghost
of
type, and fairy type.
goodness that make her appealing to her target audience, which is white people with
It's not
hair.
a triangle.
Okay.
That's disappointing.
God rest.
I'm most likely going to cut that out.
Why?
Because I'm jealous of how well that went.
I like Taylor Swift.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Primarina,
Taylor Swift?
she's the soloist Pokemon.
Yeah.
Also a metric 1 foot taller than a metric Dunsparce.
She is going to just bring the soprano.
However, she is 97 pounds.
Wow.
Still keeps Torrent.
Hey.
So she is like Taylor Swift in that regard.
Yeah. 97 pounds. And keeps Torrent. Taylor Swift, the Torrent Pokemon.
Don't you know? Here's a little description of Primarina.
Bad blood.
We might cut this into 2 episodes, actually.
Okay.
And release it like on Wednesday or something.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Or not.
Okay.
As it dances, Primarina releases balloons of water into the area around itself, moving them using the light waves from its voice. The sound waves from its voice.
The light waves.
I was doing a lot of physics earlier.
Photons.
The sight of the moonlight reflecting off its glittering balloons creates a magical scene. Since Primarina controls its balloons using its voice, any injury to its throat can become a grave problem.
I know that feeling.
Come on. Its greatest enemies are arid environments and the overuse of its voice during back-to-back battles.
I also know that feeling.
Yes, you do. Among the balloons that Primarina releases, some explode when touched, while others do not. You know that feeling.
Yeah.
Primarina jump on...
That's just because I have Mexican food in me.
Oh boy. Primarina jump on the non-exploding balloons while they make sport of their opponents, and they use the exploding variety to trigger chained explosions. So, nuclear bomb. Primarina's songs have many variations. They're really testing me with this name.
Yeah. Primarina.
And each one changes the motion of its balloons. It has been observed that songs are shared among Primarina living together, so different colonies end up knowing different songs. That's kind of cute.
That's kind of cool. Like dolphins.
Exactly like dolphins. Like Delphox.
Like Delphox.
Like Dothraki people.
Aye.
And last but certainly not least is
is this thing
coolest
freaking awesome.
It's so awesome.
Oh, man. This thing is like the Solid Snake of Pokemon. This thing is like it brought Assassin's Creed into Nintendo world.
It is
like,
so awesome.
This thing is about to like freaking 360 no scope your mama in Japan while he's sitting in Hawaii.
He gonna reach across the room and smack your mama.
Like, boy, is this thing sweet.
Decidui.
Is
that not the coolest name?
And boy, is it so cool.
That name is one of my favorite Pokemon names of all time.
What about Burmy?
You're dead to me. Do you know what my favorite Pokemon name is?
Oh, man, I already made the Burmy joke. Scizor.
No.
Steelix.
No.
Metagross.
No, you're getting close,
Chinatown.
though. Yes, Chinatown.
Dunsparce.
No.
Mellophone.
Mellophone is the answer. Bastiodon.
Yeah.
So great. But Decidui is up there.
Like, boy, this thing is
Dedui.
This thing's like awkward. Oh, man. It is so cool.
Yeah.
Awkward teenage phase with the hair flip. Weird, awesome, cute baby phase. And then just like the Darth Vader of all greatness. This thing's like got a bow. Like it's going to snipe you from the tallest tree and you're not even going to handle it. Poor Incineroar is just going to be walking down the street like making fun of some kid and just get sniped.
It's Grass Ghost.
Yeah.
Sweet typing.
Yep.
It's called the Arrow Quill Pokemon.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, from what I know, this thing has a... Well, actually, you know what? I'll read this to make sure I'm not just going to repeat information.
Do it.
It is 5'3".
Yeah.
So, just under a foot taller than a metric Dunsparce. 4 inches to be precise. It's 80.7 pounds. It keeps the ability Overgrow. So nothing crazy with abilities on these guys. Here we go. This Pokemon is able to move while completely masking its presence from others. Once an opponent has lost sight of it, Decidui seizes the chance to attack it unawares.
Unawares.
That's what it says.
Underwears.
To attack its underwears.
Bang. No underwear for you, princess.
To attack it unaware, I'm sure is what it should say. In a tenth of a second, Decidui plucks an arrow quill from within its wings and sends it hurling towards its target.
In a bow.
So it holds up its arm and uses it, because it's got little arrows on it. It uses that as like a what do you call it?
A bow.
Well, yes, but no, hold on. What's the thing? A protractor.
Yeah.
It uses a protractor to measure the angle of where to shoot.
That is so cool.
And what it does with its hand that it's holding up, it grabs one of its vines from its chest, holds it up, and that becomes the bow.
Wow.
And shoots the bow and shoots an arrow through
that.
And that's so cool.
Awesome.
It's so awesome. Its speed is astonishing, but not more so than its precise aim, which enables the arrow quill to pierce a target through and through from 1.5 miles or more away.
Right. Gosh. This Pokemon's so cool.
You should use this one.
I'm not going to.
Really?
Nope. I told everyone at the beginning that I'm using
I will
Celia.
stick with Litten in that case.
All right.
I will. Hopefully we
hold
get
you
this.
to that.
I will. I absolutely will. Decidueye usually acts very cool, but it can become terribly flustered in unexpected situations like a surprise attack. A skill, which is awkward because it's skilled in surprise attack.
Right, but if like a covert ops mission, if somebody sneaks up on the covert ops mission, what happens?
Unexpected.
If everyone's like, "Oh crap!" Like we were completely unprepared.
We divided by 0.
Yeah.
Decidueye can boast acrobatic. Oh, a skilled Decidueye can boast acrobatic curved shots.
Wow.
Just gets cooler.
Yeah. Thing's about to like spin those Pokeballs and throw them.
It seems some are also able to shoot arrows that reach up through the sky only to come drilling down from above, piercing multiple targets one after another.
Wow. This thing like prays to Deoxys, fires it to him. Deoxys does a little alley-oop action, launches it back at speeds unknown, and decimates his foes.
Yep, basically. Excuse me. It's pretty rad.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Oh, man. So we also got the rest of the Tapus.
Yep.
We want to talk about those a little bit?
Yeah. They're all eggs.
Oh, you know what? We got one before that, actually.
What?
Cosmog.
Oh, yeah.
The, I guess, pre-evolution of
Lunala?
Lunala.
Or maybe it's a pre-evolution to both.
No, because there's another one that was leaked. Unless that is the single one. It also kind of resembles Lunala.
It does.
Yeah, it doesn't have any description yet.
Boy, is it cool. It's like a little baby.
Oh, excuse me. It does, actually. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Psychic type.
Okay.
What type is Lunala?
Psychic Dark. And
Psychic
Solgaleo,
Ghost.
Psychic Steel.
You are correct. Psychic Ghost and Psychic Steel. All right, so Cosmog. Like Cosmos, but also smog and also adorable.
Also adorable.
It's a Nebula Pokemon.
Yeah.
It is 8 inches and it is 0.2 pounds. Its ability is Unaware.
Okay.
Like Taylor Swift.
Also like Quagsire.
Yes, basically. This extremely rare Pokemon is known to only a few in Alola. At one time, it was known only by the kings of Alola and their heirs, and it was called the Child of the Stars. The Aether Foundation
God rest Jirachi.
The Aether Foundation is researching this unusual Pokemon, and one of the professors at the foundation recently dubbed it Cosmog. No doubt it was the creepy one. The creepy old man. This thing's called Cosmog now.
But Frank, why? You have any pecans?
What's that guy's name?
I don't know.
You know the character I'm talking about, though? Yeah. His name's Frank now.
We're going to be rich, Frank.
We're going to be rich, Paul. Cosmog is very curious and shows no fear of people or Pokemon. If you treat it with any...
I love you. I'm on
love
Nebula.
all people. If you treat it with any consideration at all, it will take an immediate liking to you. This personality trait... Yeah. Savage. This personality trait often leads it to danger. Like another guy we know.
Yeah, exactly.
Its gaseous body is so lightweight that it's sent flying around when the wind blows. When light falls on this Pokemon, Cosmog absorbs it and grows. Oh.
I'm thinking that it's a pre-evolution to both.
I don't think so. I think if it absorbs moonlight, it turns into Lunala. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. And sunlight turns into... Because there's the Pokemon that devours the sun and the Pokemon that devours the moon. Mm-hmm. There is that other one, though, that does resemble Solgaleo quite a bit.
Yeah.
Unless they did trick us.
They might have tricked us.
I don't know. The coloration just... It throws it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be stoked if it was both.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. So we have... Topo Chico, the original Topo. Now we have Topo Lele.
Topo Lele, the strawberry variant
Yes.
of Topo Chico.
Oh, that'd be good, man.
It would.
Get on it, Topo Chico.
Chico.
It's Psychic Fairy. It is a foot short of a Mentric Dunsparce. It's 41 pounds. They're pretty much all the same thing.
Yeah, they're all like guardian of this island. That's great. Also, we're different colors. That's also pretty cool. Also, we all have different egg patterns. I think that's going to come into play during the game. But right now, we don't really know enough about them to talk about them.
Well, we have a couple descriptions if you want me to read them. Yeah, I'll go ahead and read them. They seem different enough. There is legend which says that long ago, Tapu Lele once brought an end to a war between the islands of Alola by scattering its scales and soothing the tired warriors.
Nice.
Good for you, Tapu Lele. Good for you. Tapu Lele scatters glowing scales that physically affect others, providing stimulation to their bodies and healing their illness or injuries. But these scales can be dangerous as well, because a body can't withstand the changes brought about by contact with too many scales at the same time. Don't you know?
Yeah, I mean, duh.
Obviously.
I guess it's like a dopamine effect.
Yeah. It will scatter its scales over humans and Pokemon for its own enjoyment.
Burn, fools!
Die! While it's innocent in one sense, they're also cruelty in a way.
Wow.
While it is innocent in one sense, there is also cruelty in the way casually brings others to ruin. Typo.
So it's the woman Pokemon. You can go ahead and cut that out.
Oh, I'm keeping it in. I might even loop it. Here it is 3 times.
Oh, no!
Here it is 3 times. All right, there we go. If Tapu Lele doesn't have much energy stored in its shell, it may lack the strength to seize victory in a head-on battle. With this in mind, it tends to prioritize not losing a battle over actually beating a foe, and it's skilled at strategies such as inflicting status conditions on opponents.
Interesting.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized? These are like the legendary trio or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're a quadrilogy.
Yeah.
Quadrilogy.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Changing up.
I care about these though.
Yeah.
Rather than Mesprit and tornadoes.
Well, also, I mean, we cared about the birds and the dogs.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then
what was
the Reggies are
the
great.
Reggies were really cool. But
Mesprit, the Lake Trio is not big for me.
yeah, it's not at all.
What's next?
The Landorus.
No, there's the 5th gen.
5th gen?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, Landorus.
Oh, I'm thinking, what is 6th gen?
6th gen is...
It's not on there, is it? Oh, it is. I'm also tripping. There was 2 in 5th gen. Also the deer.
Oh, yeah, the deer. Yeah, that was a thing.
And then I don't know if we have any for 6th gen.
Interesting.
Yep. Well, they're bringing it back.
Yeah.
And I care about these.
Yeah.
I think they're sweet.
Yeah.
We got 2 more. So we've got assumably we've got an electric island, we've got a psychic island, we've got a grass island, and a water island. We'll talk about Tapu Fini.
Which one is that?
That's the water one.
Oh, cool.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Water Fairy, 6'3", 100 pounds. Here we go. This Pokemon is able to create a special water that purifies both mind and body, but Tapu Fini requires the supplicants wishing to obtain the purifying water but Tapu Fini requires that Whoa.
Word?
I'm tripping. This one's water. I think it's pretty cool. Next one.
All right.
Tapu Bulu.
Yeah.
It's a bull.
Oh, nice.
Look at his little face.
Little bull face. He's got a little nose ring.
I think he's super
piercing.
great. He's the same height and same weight as Tapu Fini. He's Grass Fairy, which is a great typing. I think
Good
it's
old
great.
baby.
Yeah. Tapu Bulu has the power to manipulate vegetation and cause it to grow.
Nice.
It can use its power on its own horns, which are made of wood, changing their shape or making them larger. It can come in handy in battle.
Fetioxus.
This stolid Pokemon is not very active. People's opinions differ whether it's docile as it seems, or if the reason it doesn't move much can be chalked up to its simple laziness.
Yeah. Know the feeling.
Yeah, me too. Tapu Bulu does not like unnecessary battles or frightening other Pokemon. Because of this, it makes a loud ringing noise with its tail to alert those nearby of its presence. Although Tapu Bulu may not like to start battles, it shows no mercy when dealing with evildoers.
Bang.
It's said that when thieves once broke into its ruins, it punished them by swinging trees around like massive clubs.
Isn't that kind of what happened when America found Hawaii?
Wah, wah, wah. You're not wrong. Well, those are all our new Pokemon.
I'm really down.
I think those are pretty cool.
Definitely an experience. Generations.
Yeah, you want to talk about them?
Yeah.
I just want to point out something that I just realized.
What?
Rowlet
Uh-huh.
went from having a bow.
To a bow.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. I like it.
It's great.
Pokemon Generations.
Generations. So, last one we saw was the Groudon one.
I've never seen that one.
Really?
Then the Kyogre one happened.
No, we watched the Groudon one together, and
Did we? Oh, yeah.
that's when she went all crazy.
Yeah. There was a Kyogre one as well.
Yep, and she was like,
I didn't
but the
actually
Groudon
watch that
one was like, I want to discover you.
Maxie. And he's like,
I'm old.
I'm like 40.
Anyway, the Kyogre one was weird, dude.
Really?
Yeah, because Archie basically goes like, it shows like the power hungriness of it.
Uh-huh.
And so he goes into the sea cave, and when he gets there, his lady friend comes up and is like, hey, I ran the tests, and like, if we bring Kyogre back, like, our world is done for. And Archie's like, I don't care. I'm going to do this anyway. And he releases Kyogre, and Kyogre just like freaking goes boss mode and just like hits Primal and just like destroys the cave, shoots out of the sky, spins around in the sky, and causes the torrential downpour. And just the oceans start going crazy. It shows all of these Pokemon like flying off the handle because they're all, getting drenched by the torrential downpour.
Rest in peace, all the Charmanders.
Yeah. And Archie's like, oh no, what have I done? Like,
I was a fool.
I was a fool. And it's like, it ends with like, you truly doomed us all. Like, we are all going to
Holy
die.
crap.
And then like Archie like goes up on the top of his ship and like yells out to Kyogre, and Kyogre like turns around and like basically right as it ends like slaps the ship.
Yeah, I've heard that people are like, is Archie dead?
Did Archie die?
Huh.
So yeah, it was really, really intense. Like, end of world craziness. So that's pretty much all you can say about that.
Okay. Let's you mind if we take a quick break?
Okay.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back to do Pokemon Generations.
What's up?
And we're back.
Jerry.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Anyone who knows what that is
Hit me up.
is a sad, sad person.
Yep. God rest.
So we had a little bit pasta.
Boy, pasta.
Now we're back.
It's really good pasta.
Just pasta time.
That's really. I'm thoroughly impressed
It-
with that pasta.
It was very good. My mother made some of that killer pasta.
Thanks, Mum.
Thanks, Mom. We were going to talk about Pokemon Generations.
Yes, so we already talked about the Kyogre one,
Yeah.
but moving on to episode 9.
Yep.
Alice, you didn't care for this episode.
I said don't even bother watching it. That's how much I disliked it.
I really, really liked it.
There was good action. The action that happened was good. The rest of the episode, I wish I'd never seen.
I really liked the reporter lady and how she was like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
And like,
Well, those are the two reporters from the Hoenn games.
yeah.
That like constantly
Pester you.
get you to quote things, and you're like, Gardevoir, hello, dog. It's like they're like, wow, that's really beautiful.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
And you're like, get out of my face.
Leave now. No, but like I really enjoyed those characters. He had a Rotom shirt on, which I thought was
yeah,
great.
that was cute.
Um,
It was a linen at the beginning.
yeah, and the
You know what? There was a lot of good moments in this, like good use of Pokemon.
yeah, definitely. The Loudreds and stuff that were
The
carrying
louder
the
carrying
amps.
speakers
Yeah.
and amps. Yeah, it was
I
so
was
cute.
like, word. And then the cast forms and stuff over at the Weather Institute, they were all kind of like
I didn't even catch that.
yeah. And so that was a thing.
They were doing like TV production, and that was what? That was like the Weather Channel.
Yeah, I guess.
That's
like,
adorable.
Yeah, and they also had an interview scheduled over there, but they faked the interview so that they could get into the system. Like,
Right, to steal sensitive data.
Yeah, and the sensitive data was dope.
It was pretty good.
So what they were given was just a picture of a meteorite and then Mega Rayquaza just blowing up the meteorite, and then like everything exploded. But the video carries on showing that Mega Rayquaza was ridden by a trainer.
That was me
And
you.
yeah.
That was us.
And it's so cool because they show a fight scene between Deoxys and Mega Rayquaza.
Yeah.
And that is a really cool fight scene, but I hated it.
What?
Yeah.
John.
Because
It was the
in
only good part about it.
space. There's no sound in space.
Oh.
No, actually I loved it. I thought it was great.
Well, to be fair,
Wah, wah,
anytime anytime like there was cutting through like metal,
yeah.
metals matter. So
Maybe
sound would transfer, but only through.
Well, it transferred because the camera was on the satellite.
Hello.
Boom. Oh, man.
Change the game.
Game changed.
Yep. So they might have been. Well, that's the only excusable one.
Yep.
You're right. You're right. But in space, no one can hear you scream. So.
Yeah. Much like in the bathtub.
Yep. No one can hear you scream in the bathtub.
Ah!
Father.
Oh, boy.
What is it? Are you okay? I will avenge
avenge
you,
you.
father. What are you doing in the bathtub,
Where's my Greninja?
homeboy? Did you like that Bruxish? Anyway, and then what happens is they finally download the video, and they're confronted by the people who are running this shindig.
Evil scientist?
Question mark?
Yeah.
Or just TV reporter?
Evil scientist dude who was like, the world is not ready for that kind of information.
Moss Deep Space Station.
Yeah. And it was weird. He was like, you need to give me that flash drive. It's better for the both of us. And I was like, so are you going to kill? What is happening?
It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
The whole idea of aliens.
Yep.
Because Deoxys is an alien. They're like, the world's not ready for aliens. They're ready for a giant dragon that can mega evolve without a stone that has 720 attack, but they're not ready for aliens.
Aliens are preposterous.
Ridiculous, if you will.
Anamorphic.
Yep.
Yep. Anyway, this last episode, I'm going to let you talk
Wait,
about.
hold on. The
What?
most important part
Okay.
of episode 9 is this stupid thing that happens. He's like, give me that flash drive. It's the best for both of us. She reaches in her pocket, pulls out this flash drive, which has a gulpin on it, of all things.
Of all the worst Pokemon to be a keychain. You gotta
and
get a gulpin for my
she
keychain.
puts it out and then throws it like 30 feet behind her.
Yeah.
Everyone looks over, they're like, huh, that was a weird reflex. Then she runs
I mean, it was effective.
and stops to pick it up.
Everyone was like, huh, that was weird.
Theoretically, she could have run faster than that without even dropping
Vital information.
the vital information.
Yeah, without even having the chance of...
Stupid.
Yeah. But maybe she was doing it because she realized she wanted to keep the information halfway through. Like when she was dropping it, she was like, no, this is worth it. And then just took it, threw it, ran, just like did her shindig, pieced out.
You stay here, Trevor. Your death is worth this information. People must know. Trevor's like, what?
Trevor's like, wah.
I don't even have a gulpin keychain.
Yeah, I know. Also, what's great about it is that if you aren't a little crazy, you'll never get the big scoop finger gun. And
She's
I was like,
that's the title of this episode.
I was like, absolutely terrible.
Yeah, atrocious, atrocious dialogue. Even worse than Hako, you can do that.
Yeah.
What? You can do that? What?
What?
Anyway, train on.
Train on.
Then we've got a super creepy episode.
Oh yeah.
Just in time for Halloween.
Yeah.
Man, is it spooky.
It is.
So basically, Cheryl, I believe is the woman's name.
Cheryl.
Aye. So Cheryl is walking down the road with a Chansey, My Neighbor Totoro style.
Super kawaii.
And it's so kawaii. So she it's really interesting because this is the first one I've noticed a very specific directorial style. Wherein you've got them standing side by side in this like symmetrical what do you call it? Framing.
Uh-huh.
You've got Chansey on the left side and Cheryl on the right side. Zooms up on a super close up of Cheryl. She's like, it's getting dark out. Then a mega close up of Chansey's face.
Chansey apparently was all over that pan sage before, they filmed this video because
apparently.
Chansey is just like having the time of her life. She is just like
smoking that Weedle,
boys.
Yeah,
you ever
Chansey
seen a chateau like this, guys? Like far out.
Chansey is along for the ride, having a grand old time. Yeah, Chansey's having a great time. We were talking about editing every time it opens its mouth, making it go. And we think we might do that.
Yep.
It'll take some time.
Great.
But so she's like, oh look, an old chateau. Chansey's like, that's awesome.
Word.
And Charles apparently like, okay, we can go in there because it's really dark outside. And that random chateau is fine.
Snoop Dogg.
Smoke weed every day. And then so they walk into this place and Old Man McGee is waiting for them there, and they kind of stand awkwardly, and he's got a really gruff voice. It's a really nice place inside, and he's got a massive like portrait of himself, so he's obviously the man of the house, and he's like, why don't you stay here tonight? And Cheryl's like, that sounds like a great idea. And Chansey's like, I love that idea.
Word.
That sounds good.
That sounds real good.
So then
you
they
want to share some or
smoke some of that Weedle.
What
Pokemon is 420? I must know.
Pansage.
I wish.
Da-da-da-da.
It's Cherubi.
Ah, yes. Good old Cherubi.
Good thing
the weed Pokemon.
The weed Pokemon. Smoke weed every day.
Smoke Cherubi every day.
And so then they go up the stairs, and as they pass the camera kind of pans up to that massive portrait, and the eyes move.
Yeah.
turn red and move. It's really creepy. They start walking down this hall. Oh no! Then they get into the dining room,
Yep.
and there's like all this luscious food hanging about, and
But only like half the table.
yeah, and so they sit down on the half that has no food, and he says, "Please enjoy. Help yourselves." They start like cutting nothing on these empty plates.
Right. And it is weird sequencing because
It's really trippy.
they show like them eating off of a fork that has nothing on it. And it's weird. And she's like, like enjoying her own food, but there's no food there.
Yeah.
And like
It's really trippy.
the I don't know. It just seemed a little too like high school cheerleader against a slasher kind of thing.
Yeah, it was particularly disturbing.
Yeah.
More than like a spooky thing, like a haunter showing up being creepy. It was kind of disturbing.
Yeah.
Like that. Spoiler alert: the old man is a haunter.
Yeah.
That a haunter would be like screwing with people's sense of reality.
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously found it funny, but
that just like took a real dark turn.
it was
real
really
And
dark.
Chansey's like, man, these weed balls are great. These brownies are wonderful.
These
dude.
poffins are rocking.
Right? Like having a good time.
Having a good time.
And then like the Chansey burps.
And he does not like that.
Yeah.
It was just weird, which seemed inconsequential in the end. Anyway, then he's like, "Shall I show you to your room?" And they're like, "That sounds like a good idea. That was a great meal that we didn't have."
That we kind of maybe had.
Totally creepy. Then they start walking down the hallway for what seems like forever. And then they turn a corner and the dude's gone.
He
and
just
then
sort of pieces out.
He walks from behind them around the same corner they just passed.
Like, I just really like running around my circular hallways. It's a thing that I enjoy.
He knows all the shortcuts.
Yeah.
And then what happens is he's like, "Well, come along now," and he melts into the floor.
as your casual butlers do.
Yes.
He was just like, well, now's the time to tip my hand.
And he's got a little smirk when he melts. It's creepy. Chansey and Cheryl kind of look at him like, "Huh, that's odd for us to be seeing," but they don't like freak out or anything.
Yeah.
They're like, "Huh, that's a little weird."
That's a little strange. That's meh.
Normally people don't melt into the floor.
And then Chansey's like, this is a little weird.
Then from behind,
from the back,
comes this laughter.
Yeah.
And it's the old man's, voice. And this giant purple cloud and lightning starts striking.
Yeah.
Following them. And then Chansey and Cheryl start running. Only to be devoured by this, one of the coolest looking haunters I've ever seen.
Right. This thing was like literally like on the cusp of evolving. Like it was mid Game Boy Advance cable. Yeah. Like this thing was creepy.
Yeah. It was awesome. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Then we get to that whole sequence was deeply disturbing. So he eats them.
Yeah.
He swallows them whole, and they end up in what seems like
a chateau.
I mean, it looks like the chateau, but it also looks, oh yeah, I know what part you're talking about. Mm-hmm. It also reminded me a lot of the ghost type gym or ghost type Elite Four from Gen 5.
That's true. Yeah.
It was a lot like that because all the books were scattered and everything. Anyway, so they wake up and then Chansey does like a perfect octave jump on a bee and
just has a good time.
That was we both nailed an octave. We will never beat Chansey. And then so all these books start falling from the ceiling,
the sky,
and
which is also weird.
They don't seem to look up or anything. She reads a little note and it says, what does it say again?
It says it is a peculiar, and then it like
it kind of trails off.
Yeah, like we don't really know, and nobody apparently on the internet knows what it said.
It's peculiar. That's the peculiar must make out something, like make out a clue or something like that. And it's kind of unresolved. And they hear like a young girl's laughter. And they turn around and this little girl's like looking nasty.
Yeah, she's got like blood eyes, blood bags around her eyes.
It's gross.
It's disgusting.
Ew, flame sack.
Flame sacks around her eyes.
And then she says, "Oh, you had to read it," and turns into what looks kind of like that. I mean, it looks almost like a ghastly or something.
Or I think it would be a haunter, but the thing is, like, it's made out of static, so it might have been the Rotom.
Yeah, a lot of people have been thinking it's Rotom as well.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
It is so scary.
Got a big tongue.
Yeah, it sticks out its tongue. It's got like blood red eyes and like the staticky purple and like claws and stuff. I was like, oh, and it still has the little girl's dress and hair.
Yeah, it's creepy. And then you hear them scream, and that's it.
And apparently, in Gen 4, when this happens, your character meets with Cheryl and her Chansey, but then they kind of like disappear at the end of the woods, and you never see them again.
Yeah, so you escort them to the end of the woods, and then you encounter the chateau, I think is what...
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Totally bizarre.
Yeah. There's some weird stuff.
I mean, it was dark.
It was.
It was way darker than, first of all, any Pokemon generations we've ever seen, but than really anything else we've ever seen from Pokemon.
That's true.
I mean, outside of the manga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was real weird. It was a very... Like, I thought the Charmander biting Squirtle in Pokemon Origins was dark to me. But this was like... In comparison, it was like a very, like, insidious, like...
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was very horror-based.
Paranormal activity stuff.
Yeah. It's because you've got, like, Lavender Town in Origins, which is creepy. But this had... This was demonic.
Yeah.
You know, it was really disturbing.
Uh-huh.
I liked it. Having said that.
I didn't.
I don't want to watch it again tonight.
It is...
I loved that Haunter, though.
Yeah.
The Haunter was sweet.
Definitely. And I appreciate it for what it is, but I'm just not a horror person.
Yeah, that little girl thing threw me off.
Yep.
That was creepy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's a portal to the other side.
All right. We've officially reached the 2-hour mark.
All right. I'm done with this. Okay?
All right. Fine, John.
I'm done.
Fine.
I'm done.
All right. We'll have to wait till next week then.
Yeah.
So you guys get a double dose of
good old
BSL.
Alistair and John.
Yeah, it's been good.
It's been real good.
It's been good. So if you guys want to contact the show, which we would love for you to do,
yep.
Just email us at thebslpodcast@gmail.com.
Do it.
You can find us at Bite Size Lemons on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, at the rodeo.
Yeah. If you go to the rodeo and type in bite-sized lemons.
Yeah, so we've also got our Kickstarter still up for a very bite-sized Christmas.
Indeed.
We're about halfway, and we've got something like just under a month left.
Yeah,
so
definitely kick it up. It's something that we're really looking forward to doing.
Yeah, helps us make, it's going to help us with Season 3, and you guys are awesome. So thanks for listening, guys, and you totally rock. Our socks.
Off.
I'm wearing socks still, so
also wearing
what's your
socks.
excuse?
I
said I'm wearing socks. I'm not wearing socks.
I am actually wearing socks.
All right, we've been sitting here for a while. It has been good. You look like Mario, and
got socks on.
It's true.
See you guys later.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye. Squirtle biting Charmander was so sad.
It was so sad.